everyone, I'm Nautica De La Cruz, and here's a fun fact. Did you know that 30,000 people live in downtown Long Beach and that it is one of the fastest growing residential neighborhoods in our city? This was just one of the things I learned when we stopped by the opening of the new Vons at 600 East Broadway.
Big smile here, guys. All right, perfect. We got it.
It was a store that we had that actually did quite well for the size of store that we had. It just was limited due to the size, and really it was kind of outdated. And so this offered us a chance to rebuild a store that will better serve the community and expanded services for everyone living here in the area.
A lot of downtowns are changing, and the same happens with Long Beach. What we see today, is just just part of what we're going to see probably 50 years from now in terms of the growth that we're going to see, and positive growth in this area of Long Beach.
I lived in this neighborhood for quite some time, 7 years in the downtown, and this was one of the closer markets, and it was really deteriorating. It brings some life back into this very important area. This very much fits in with the urban walkability. Long Beach is a very walkable downtown. A lot of our new residents, a lot of our old residents that have been shopping here since 1960 can come back and just walk to Vons. For them to invest this kind of resources into this area, I think sends a message that we are on our way back up, and certainly sends a message to other investors that this is the time to do it. So I'm delighted as a council member, but really delighted as a resident here as well. It's going to trigger other investment. Good money, good investment always follows an investment like this.
This new Vons, which is twice the size of the original store that first opened in 1989, not only has rooftop parking, but a pharmacy, full-service deli, as well as a Starbucks. And it is definitely just what the neighborhood residents wanted and needed.
Everybody's delighted. Everybody's happy to see that they're going to have another supermarket here, walking distance, and it's a beautiful market. It's going to be great for the community.
I am so excited. We've been waiting over 6 months now, and we're just so excited to shop locally.
A lot of us, I'm a senior citizen, and I have to stay within the limits of I don't drive, so this is very convenient.
I'm here with Chris Larson of the DLBA. Now, Chris, I know this area has grown quite a bit. Can you tell me about the new residents, who they are and where they live?
Absolutely. We're seeing a tremendous amount of new investment in the form of residential growth in our downtown. Since 2002, we have over 2,000 new units that have been added in the downtown, which brings lots of new life to the streets, lots of new demand for services and amenities, as well as retail.
As the population continues to grow downtown, how's the retail response with the residential area?
Well, retail responds to three major sources of economic demand in our downtown. So we have the visitation base, which has always done very well, as well as the employment center that downtown has always functioned as. The injection of new residential demand creates a lot of new opportunity for retail. Each new household presents about $26,000 in retail demand power into the downtown. So if you've got a new 100-unit building, that's going to create a lot of opportunity for retail investment to respond to it.
How has or will the RDA help in achieving this goal?
The Downtown Long Beach Associates has partnered with the RDA in producing a plan called Retail Visioning. And Retail Visioning engaged the community in really crafting a vision for what we wanted to see in the ground floor of our buildings, which is really the retail space. And they created a 5-year strategy that includes everything from improving the public realm to retail recruitment specifically, which includes a list of the types of tenants that we're out actively recruiting to fill the storefronts here in downtown.
Chris, for someone who has never been to Long Beach and never visited downtown and would like to move here, what do we have to offer for them?
I think it's a number of things. First is a value proposition. The cost for housing in the downtown is relatively affordable to great urban places across the country and even here in Southern California. It's the freedom from being chained to your car, which is something that folks in Southern California really struggle with. But then it's really just the urban alternative. It's people who enjoy living life outside of their home. They want to be out in the urban environment, enjoying the amenities, services, attractions, arts, and culture. Really, it's all right here for somebody who's looking for a much more active and vibrant lifestyle. We're seeing a lot of new investment for destination-type restaurants along Pine Avenue, as well as specialty types of goods and services here on the promenade. One particular retailer that we're going to be seeing in the near future is a Fresh and Easy here at City Place, which is really going to help to diversify those retail offerings along the convenience side, particularly for grocery.
Well, it sounds like what you're doing is absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this opportunity.
As we just learned, over 2,200 new residential units have been built since 2002 in downtown, mostly for upwardly mobile households. And with them has come new investment, showing that even in hard times, a city with a blueprint for future development can position itself for success. To find out more about Downtown Community Plan, visit longbeachrda.org.
If you're looking for a 2 or 3 bedroom affordable apartment to rent in Long Beach, this may just be your answer. The Long Beach and Burnett Apartments, located at 2355 Long Beach Boulevard. Now ready for occupancy, this 46-unit complex is a mixed-income housing community with rents ranging from $475 to around $1,200 based on unit size and household income. Hello everyone, welcome to Inside Long Beach. You're here with me, Farouk Tahid, and today we are going to go inside this brand new affordable housing development sponsored by the Long Beach Housing Development Company. Let's take a tour. Maybe we'll get lucky and meet some of the residents, and let's find out why this beautiful building right here is far more than bricks and mortar.
Well, the most I like about this place is brand new. Nobody ever moved there before us, you know. And I used to live in 1 bedroom, and now I have 2 bedroom and a balcony, and it just looks clean and nice, you know. Walkable distance actually from the Blue Line and the shopping, Albertson and Rite Aid. We have a bunch of restaurants. It's very close to everything here. Well, the process you start with, first I see the signs in the building, and they have a number that you call. And when you call them, within a week or 10 days, they'll send you an application. So that's how I start, you know. They send me the application and, you know, have some questions that you have to answer, you know, about your background, your credit, and all that. For sure, if somebody asks or need it, or I know somebody, I always recommend them. But I really like it here better than where I used to live.
As I mentioned earlier, this affordable housing complex is more than just bricks and mortar. It's really a link to the development of a healthy neighborhood where housing is just one stepping stone to success. To better understand what this means on a day-to-day basis, we've met with the president of Barker Management, Peter Barker. Tell me a little bit about this building. I mean, this is a great-looking building from the outside, but what's on the inside? Tell me about some of the amenities, some of the units that's going on in here. Tell me a little bit about what makes it more than just a regular rental property.
Well, this is a very unique building for this community, and really the focus was initially on the design, making it very green, very energy efficient. But beyond that, this will be a community more than just housing. There will be a computer learning center for all the kids. There will be after-school tutorial programs. There will be special classes for the adults, along with a unique program to enhance the whole lives of the residents here.
So what impact does the building have on the rest of the community? I mean, as far as like maybe increasing housing property in the area, what impacts does the building have?
Well, this building will be a catalyst for a change in this community. It is bringing quality housing in. There will be an emphasis on quality development throughout the community. The City of Long Beach will be doing more housing directly around here, and also creating jobs. It creates jobs both in the community and for the residents that live here.
You have some affordable housing units here, and some of the renters here. Describe to me what those people are like and how they can benefit from the features here.
The City of Long Beach wanted to make sure that this is what's called a mixed income development, where you have market rate units along with affordable housing.
Describe some of the renters and who actually can benefit from some of the affordable options that you have here.
Well, this is a unique community. The Long Beach Housing Development Company wanted to make sure that there was market rate and affordable residents here. And the affordable residents are those that are working and able to pay a good portion of their rent.
Now you talk about the Long Beach Housing Development Company as it pertains to this building. How are they helping out this complex, helping manage it, or what do they have at stake here as well?
Long Beach Housing Development Company was instrumental in providing funding to ensure that the rents would be affordable. They've also put a priority upon applicants who either live or work in the city of Long Beach so that those lives can be enhanced.
All right, well, thanks a lot for spending time with us, Mr. Barker. And we're going to take the time right now to go check out this beautiful community. Quality, affordable housing for all. That is the motto of the Long Beach Housing Development Company. Here today, we've seen that axiom in action, improving the quality of life for all of us who call Long Beach our home. To get more information about this and other Long Beach Housing Development Company projects, visit their website or just give them a call. For Inside Long Beach, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you next time. Hello, everybody. I'm Farouk Tahid, hanging out here with this beautiful young lady at the studio of Long Beach public artist Terry Bronstein. Thanks to the sponsorship of the Long Beach Redevelopment Agency, one of Terry's latest sculptures is permanently on display at 2400 Artesia Boulevard. And to find out more about this beautiful piece of art and how it was created, we asked Terry, who lives and works right here in Long Beach, to join us. All right, Terry, so tell me a little bit about your sculpture. What's the story behind it?
Well, whenever I work on public art, I always come to the area and try and get a feel for it. My feeling as a public artist is that I always want the work to be site-specific because it is at the top end of Long Beach, what they call the top of the town. I wanted it to act as a kind of gateway. What they're building is a globe, and the globe is supposed to represent the diverse population that Long Beach has, and also the fact that the port is there, so that a lot of these manufactured goods go on to other places.
Anything else in that location, in the community, that gave you motivation for the piece?
Well, just that the city itself really came into its prime in the 30s and 40s, and so I wanted it to reflect that time period also, so that it's from that time period to the present.
Who comes up with the idea? You know, how involved was the RDA? Tell me a little bit more about, just how it all started.
Well, this project began in 2007. The RDA sent out a request for proposals for 13 different projects around the city, beautification projects. The RDA, the way that it works is that the city has a % for public art program, and that % means that whenever there's some kind of capital improvement that's done, that the people who are doing the improvement will give a % to enhance the area with public art. The redevelopment agency works together with the Arts Council of Long Beach, and they put together panels that consist of the community, of art professionals, and of people that will make sure that the quality is high and that it represents the community as well.
In terms of the creative process, how does something like public art differ than other artwork? Are there challenges, some of the benefits? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, I've actually been a public artist for I think half as long as I've been an artist, so it's been about 15 years that I've been making public art. The challenges are that, of course, that when you work in your studio, you can do whatever you want. You are your own boss, completely 100%, and the work is done, and then it's either seen or not seen. With public art, you're a collaborator. You collaborate with the community. You collaborate with the people who fabricate for you. You collaborate with the entities that give you the money, the commissioners. And so it's a very much of a different kind of work. And you have a responsibility to all of these other entities, not just to yourself as an artist.
Okay, so we're here in your studio, and I see all these pieces behind me. They look very, very small. It looks like you work with small stuff. But this piece that you made for us here for Long Beach. It's huge. I mean, tell me about the materials. Where did you get the pieces for it? How did it all come together?
Yes, well, that's one of the other benefits of being a public artist, is that you get to work in materials and size that you would never ordinarily get to work in.
And tell us, do you know exactly how big it is? Like, tell me exactly how big it is.
It's 14 feet high, at 14 feet from the base, so it's probably about 16 feet in all. And it's made of stainless steel and is Byzantine glass mosaic, which may seem fragile, but when it's put together, we know it lasts hundreds, thousands of years.
Thank you so much, Terry. Your artwork is definitely beautifying our city, and we appreciate you. No problem. Public art is an integral element to the revitalization of our city and RDA's commitment to beautifying the redevelopment project areas. But the question is it worth it? And does our community care? Well, let's find out.
Public art is very important to any project area. What it does is it shows that the city is invested in the community. It shows the residents, the businesses, the people who pass through that the city cares about the community and wants to engage the community in the public process.
Anytime that you can kind of tell a story with art or a picture or a painting, I think it's good for the people. It's good for the area.
We notice now when you drive by the refinery, you look at the wall, you look at the art, and you don't even start to look over the wall anymore. Anyway, we're just happy to be a part of this North Long Beach town.
You know, our support to the petroleum company has been just a drop in the bucket compared to what they've given back to the community.
Projects like this, I think in the long run help the police department. You can't arrest your way out of problems. You have to have the community involvement, and things like this give people more opportunity to take pride in their neighborhood.
This sculpture is just one of the dozens of public art installations the RDA has completed and is now in the process of developing throughout Long Beach. To get a complete list, visit longbeachrda.org. For Inside Long Beach, I'm Farouk Taheed. We'll catch you next time.
Welcome to 1494 Henderson, soon to be the brand new home of Betty Correas and her 2 children, who thanks to the Long Beach Housing Development Company and Habitat for Humanity finally have their own home. It seems simple enough, but for Betty, who works as a human resources and administrative assistant, achieving this milestone has been quite a journey, as we learned at the recent dedication of her home.
Betty Correas has 2 children. She's a single mother. She's fully employed. In fact, she works between 2 and 3 jobs. Their current living situation is very challenging. They live in a 1-bedroom apartment.
It's a great privilege, you know, from coming from a 1-bedroom and now having my own home. My kids having room, you know, where they can run and, oh, I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody in the city of Long Beach for donating the land. It's awesome. Thank you. All the volunteers. I know I've met a few of you guys, but if I hadn't met you, I'm here. My name is Betty, and it's been a long, long ride, but you know what? I'm here. And thank you all.
This lovely home will not only provide a safe harbor for Betty and her children, but it also marks yet another success for the Long Beach Housing Development Company, whose mission is to provide safe, affordable housing for all.
Our role is to go out and find housing opportunities for low-income, low-middle-income housing prospects for that kind of demographic.
Because we all know that if we want to improve our neighborhoods and our communities, the first thing you do is you give people pride in that neighborhood. And nothing gives someone more pride in that neighborhood than owning a home on that block.
In addition to providing Habitat for Humanity with the land for this home at no cost, LBHDC provided $150,000 in funds to help construct the home, which will become a silent second mortgage, paid in order to help keep this home affordable for the Correas family.
The Correas family was selected from a wide pool of applicants. Like many who applied to this program, she fit the criteria on paper. But what was it about her and her application that made her stand out?
We basically select families on 3 criteria. The first being their ability to pay, so we're looking for families who have an income that will help them pay back the mortgage to Habitat once they move in the home. We're looking for families who are willing to do the sweat equity hours, who have income, and also then we go and actually visit the homes of the applicants and we score the existing homes that they live in based on needs. And so Betty had the highest need, and she also had a great ability to pay and willingness to partner with Habitat.
It's really a family that's, worked together to achieve the American dream.
Today is the day that I've always dreamed with. It's the American dream to have your home, and this is my time, to, show my kids that things can be done.
I became chairman of the board of Habitat because the best part's being able to hand over the keys in the Bible to the partner family. So, with God's blessing, and with all our best wishes for you and your family, can you truly make this home an inspiration? There you go, Vicki. Hopefully that's the right one. It might be the back door.
Like a new chapter in our lives, it's like beginning a new story. You close one book and you start a new one, and you start making new dreams and new plans.
I can't wait to have my own bed, and yeah. And I'm just excited, and I can't wait.
Moving into your first home is truly a milestone, one that deserves celebration. And watching Betty and her 2 children officially take ownership was wonderful. As more opportunities for home ownership become available, you can be sure that the Long Beach Housing Development Company will be there, helping build a stronger Long Beach where everyone has a place to call home. For more information about current programs, visit lbhdc.org. I'm Nautica De La Cruz. Thanks for watching Inside Long Beach.